What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Gas and McNasty here, and we're going to be doing a 20 minutes till dawn run. This is a viewer requested run. Basically, we're going to be doing a Scythe build with a vision slash glare aspect to it, to where we damage enemies automatically in a certain area. I figured we'd do this with Katana. So after reloading, it shoots out a sword. It's a pretty cool little thing. See across the map. So we're gonna do Katana. We're gonna be using the magic bow. This one's really cool because it acts like a boomerang. The arrows land on the ground and then they come back to you, damaging the enemies again. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Excuse me. Got a little tickle in my throat. Can't get rid of. This was requested by the user Best Fang. So right off the rip, we're gonna go ahead and get the Scythe. That's the main part of it, along with the vision damage. We could literally run around here, just take out the enemies at will here. You know what? I did not realize, but I'm pretty sure we slow down in this bush here. Maybe it's just me. I feel like I'm going a certain speed, and then once I hit, maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get the move speed up and upgrade the Scythe. Get it going. All right. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys have been playing, if you've been doing any challenge runs. It doesn't matter what kind of game it is. I'd love to hear from you. We're definitely going to take the double shot. Yeah, see if you guys are doing anything crazy or having any problems, or even if you want for me to do a specific build on any of the games we play on the channel so far. Just let me know and I'll do my best. I love the interaction with everybody, so I will read all the comments and respond to them. Alright, so Best Fang also said that he would get a companion, so let's go ahead and do that with our little ghost friend here. The magic scythe is going to be a safeguard for enemies to get close to us. And what do we got here? It will increase our bullet damage. Okay. And the magic scythe will be more powerful if we get bullet upgrades. So we need to focus on bullet upgrades. And I think move speed will be good for us. Not just move speed, but walk speed. So when we're shooting, that's considered walk speed. And when we're moving without shooting, that is just movement speed. Didn't find that out till just recently. I was wondering, like, okay, I've got all this extra move speed. Why am I still going slow? And that's the reason. We're going to take the split shot here, or split fire. Just have more DPS. Shoot stuff behind us, so. Alright, next thing we need to get is the glare, and I think it's called watch and see, or something like that. But it increases the vision range, and it actually damages enemies inside the ring. I think there's 2 rings, if you can see those. One's very faint on the outside and one's a little prominent on the inside. Alright. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that. Our fire rate goes up and the ghost gets upgraded too. First little mini boss here, we're about to walk right into him. Pretty sure that's the one on the front cover of the artwork of the game. Alright. Okay. We can inflict burn now, and magic swords inflict our own hit effects. So if we get burn or curse or anything like that, that's gonna help us. Okay, here's the glare. That's we want this one. That's part of the build. Our vision range goes up, and everything inside that takes 15 damage every second. So, and I'm pretty sure it is only the first ring. Correct me if I'm wrong, because they only started taking damage once they got into that. So it isn't the second ring, which I'm curious on that. Is that just how far it takes to detect enemies to attack? No, because they're outside of that. Not sure what the second ring is, so. Alright, so the damage from glare applies our own hit effects, which would be the burning right now. Or we could double the damage, which I think is more beneficial. Let's do that. Yeah, so essentially, you wouldn't need to fire at these low-level mobs here with the scythe and the glare. Oh, we took damage because of the exploded boys. We should have been firing. See, I'm running my mouth. That's what you guys are here for, is the quality pro content that you're seeing on the screen right now. Alright, what are we going to do here? We could do lightning. Every second attack does lightning damage. Don't have a summon right now. We haven't got an egg and we're already like 5 minutes in, so we're probably not going to go down the path of a summon. This could be good. Just extra bullets when we're done shooting. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and that's really good because it shoots around us and it comes back, so it's damaging in a 360-degree radius. So, not mad at that. And now there is a perk with this to where our own hit effects are activated with the returning arrows. So it'd be cool if we got that. But we'll see. Got our first boss here. So pretty simple. It's just once it stops and then rears back, you need to go to a different direction and you'll get messed up. Other than that, that's all you have to worry about with this one. Alright, I think we are going to get this one here twice as often. We already have double damage, so it's going to be hitting way more often. Oh, beefy boy. There we go. Let's see what we got here. HP +4. Dodge. We do bullet damage. 50%. Bullet size 100. And piercing, which sounds really good. We'd lose a little bit of fire rate and max HP. Or we can move 50% faster. It doesn't count as walk speed and we're constantly shooting, so we don't want that. I think our best bet is this one here. Yeah. Bullet damage and size, so. We didn't have that HP anyway, so what are we gonna do with it? See, it was all part of my plan. I knew when I was gonna get hit earlier that it would work out this way, so. There's just an egg, but it's too late in the game. It's gonna take another 3 minutes, so roughly 11 minutes, and then you've got to spend upgrade points for it. I just think we'd be better off with something like bullet damage, and yeah, so we're gonna go that route. Would like some more fire rate, but it is what it is currently. We had to take that for the damage. It does make the builds interesting, have a negative effect and stuff too, like a risk versus reward type thing. Definitely getting the fusillade, just way more DPS. We want that. Doubles our base projectiles, so we'll be shooting like crazy. We're set up in a good spot so far. Heck yeah. Let's see what we got here. We could go magnet, or magnet. That would be nice to have one of those. Electro mage will do lightning damage. Could get curse on our scythe. I think we're gonna do the lightning just for an added DPS there. I don't mind that. It's not the worst damage in the world. Just randomly 22 damage to every other shot. I would like to get the perk for the returning arrows to do the on-hit effect, because we've got a lot of those. But this would be good too. Alright, so we could do an extra projectile for our ghost or splinter, which I think is going to be more beneficial. It's going to put more DPS out there. Yeah, let's do that. It'll pop off as little tiny bullets, but hey, all the damage adds up, especially if you have a cluster of enemies. So it's going to be beneficial. Which that's, you know, if you're surrounded by a cluster of enemies, it's the worst spot you can begin in one of these type of games anyway, so I'm not mad at that. Speaking of being surrounded, our magic scythe is going to have to come save the day a little bit. Alright, piercing is going to be awesome. You get more damage, and they pierce killed enemies. You're going to have to wait, ghost friend. I'm sorry. Go. Fire rate could be good. I know we lost some of ours, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Actually, hold on. Our bullets have a 35% chance to inflict curse. So we may do that because, well, yeah, let's do that. It's way more damage if we can curse them. And you see the little skulls on their face there, so they're going to take way more damage. Overall, I think that's a better pick. Fire rate, you know, we're okay. I wish it was better, but we're not in a terrible spot. I think that's the best choice. Alright, what is this one? Alright, reload and fire rate. I think we're good to take that. We haven't forgot about you, buddy. We'll get you eventually. Yeah, the faster we reload, the faster we can throw out those magic swords too. Alright, get an evolution here. We can do no damage on impact, but 3 times the damage when they're returning. Could be beneficial, but I like doing that initial damage. So, I don't know, probably won't do that one. But arrows can now apply on-hit effects when they return. Okay, this is definitely the one we want. And we have a chance for lightning. The explosion would be cool too, but I think this is going to be way better. Hopefully, we'll see a lot of lightning here in a second. Okay. Yeah, 100%. That's way better. It's already flooding the screen, so I made the best choice. It's a big damage boost, but this is also a big damage boost. Oh, okay. This sounds good, but if we take this and we keep refilling our ammo, our magic sword that our character does isn't going to proc, so I think we're just going to do the straight damage boost. Because our ghost already does damage. I know it's based on curse, so it's not the same thing, but our ghost already does damage based on our bullet damage, so that's an increase there and our regular attack. So 2 avenues of DPS is better than one. Alright, new set of enemies are out. I like to call these the Wormburn. I can't even say it. It's a play on words. It's supposed to be a wyvern and worm combined, but my dumb tail can't pronounce it. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that because the other ones are evade, move speed, fire rate's good, but and a soul heart. I think we're gonna take this for the damage boost. Wormburn. Okay. I've slightly redeemed myself and my inability to speak. We are over halfway done with this run, and I feel like it's a pretty solid build. I just wanted to shout out Best Fang for this build idea. I do appreciate it. Currently, they're not getting close enough to us, and if they do, the Scythe is taking them out, so pretty solid. Oh, see, now we gotta move. Oh, we had an explodey boy. I did not realize. Pay more attention. Let's come over here. What is this here? Ooh. So our on hit is the lightning and burn. So that's gonna be awesome. You see, it's just It's constantly damaging them inside that circle, so definitely good that we have that. I'm not as terrified as I normally would be if stuff's getting close to us, except for these floaty boys. That's the only thing. Those are kind of hard to see in the crowd, so you still need to be careful. We're going to circle back to the right and get some of that experience that we missed out on. Yeah, back down here. It's really just taking forever to level up. We have a mini boss up there to the left, now it's to the top of us. I do need to go up and grab that chest if I can. It's a little crowded with the range damage, but we're good here. What are we going to get? 40% bullet damage. Ooh, and the magic sword gets bullet damage increase too. Heck yeah, that's awesome. What are we gonna take here? Reload rate and ammo. Could be good. I think we are going to go with the reload and ammo. It's getting a little dicey, but it's okay. Hey, we're in a good spot. We don't have the range damage coming in right now. Our Scythe, I feel like we could do some more damage with our Scythe, so maybe we'll focus on that here soon, if we can, if it pops up. Like I said, you never know with these games. It's like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. If you know that reference, then you know one of the greatest movies of all time, but you're also probably kind of old, like myself, which is okay. Alright, we're going to do Curse. We already have Curse damage boost, so gonna make our Scythe a little bit better. This build, you know, it's pretty defensive, but you're not gonna be moving around a ton. You need to keep utilizing the Scythe damage, and it's like I said, risk reward. If they get close to you, they're gonna get way more damage. You're gonna start inching around with this experience. Alright. Move speed. We could do a spear. We could add another avenue of damage. We might do that. Reload rate. It only takes us roughly a second or so to get all the bullets out. I think this is going to be beneficial. We'll reload quicker, and we'll have a 50% damage buff. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Well, it takes roughly a second and a half, but still that's a lot of extra damage on the front end. A little bit more fire rate would be in a better spot, but it's not bad. Alright, down to the last 5 minutes. We have our boss here. Gotta be mindful of his attacks. They rotate around. Unfortunately, we have a tree right here, so We're gonna have to do some tricky stuff to get around that, but should we take the holy shield? I think we might take it. Yeah. Yeah, let's take that. Just in case we get hit here, which is a big possibility. There we go. Yeah. I would love to be able to take out this guy before he circles around back to that tree, but who knows. Doesn't look like it. So we're gonna have to try and get in there. There we go. Just not a lot of room to move, you know? Come on, man. Moving a little bit here. Alright. Whew, this one's intense. Alright, we could do burn damage. Don't want to refill our ammo. Let's yeah, let's do burn damage. Why not? This is a very beefy boss here. Okay though. He's got a tree blocking half of his DPS. Little cheater. Oh cool. This is gonna be good. The more we kill, the faster we reload. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Look how fast that reload is now. Finally. Alright, so we had 2 bosses there. I didn't even realize. There's another max HP. We could use just to ensure that we finish. Alright, so this increases our reload rate, which is already going to be high, but we lose bullet damage. Let's see what the other one is. If we fire faster, we're going to have that 50% damage. Well, we're going to lose some of it, but it triples our max base ammo. I think actually I don't know, man. I don't like the spread of 60, so we're gonna go with the middle one here. We'll lose a little bit of damage, but we'll get some lightning damage, some more of it. So we got a chest here, and we'll take an additional magic sword. Heck yes. Let's get away from this tree though. A little bit more out in the open. I mean, might as well. Our reload speed would be almost instant. So it's either that or the curse damage, so I think we're good with this. Alright. That was a little hectic there with that boss. We got about 2.5 minutes left on the run, so not too shabby. ton of lightning on the screen, which is amazing. All right, let's get us some magnets so we can get some more of this experience. Yeah. All right, your time has come, Ghost Buddy. You can shine in the last 2 minutes of the game. Okay, more range, more pickup, vision range, and pickup range, so we'll do more damage in the area. We got some more worm burns coming down here now that I can enunciate. Gotta be mindful of the range damage. We do have these annoying guys on the outside now. We already do burn damage. No, we don't want to refill ammo. Actually, the best option is the Ghost Wizard. Down to the last minute, 15 seconds to see if we can hold out, guys. Almost got hit there. Ooh, the fire rate's going to be nice. I think we have to take that one. Yeah, this is 25% constant, but we're constantly going to be picking up experience anyway, so let's see if we shoot way faster. We do. It actually opened up a larger area, so the faster attack speed actually really did pay off there. What do we got here? Alright, so the thing about this one is I did figure out that we can't do less than one ammo in any clip that we have, so just gonna reload insanely fast. Our magic swords, now this is for the last 33 seconds, so buckle up. It's about to get crazy for 33 seconds. But it's gonna keep reloading, so we're gonna have a ton of swords and we're gonna have more bullet damage. So we're definitely gonna take, well, hold on a second. Hold on. No, this is summon. We don't have any summons. Boo. Now we're gonna take the mini clip and see how it does. It's also activating the attacks that shoot out 10 bullets around us every time we reload, and that's proccing the lightning as well. So that's awesome. That's a pretty cool finisher to the run, I'd say. Oh, we got 1 second. What are we gonna do, guys? Let's see. Let's move faster and fire faster. How about that? No, get away from me, dude. See this guy here? Bad guy. All right. Well, that's the end of this run. Like I said, it was a viewer requested run. It's their favorite build. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the build. But that's going to do it for this one. If you've made it this far to the end of the video, just know you're greatly appreciated. I'm glad we got to spend some time together. if you could do me a huge favor, if you could like the video, subscribe, both of those things are free and it really helps the channel grow. So until next time, take it easy.